Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining again. Today we're going to make easy crescent roll cream cheese Danish. Before we begin, we need to let this sit for an hour so it'll soften up. So our cream cheese is melted. We're going to turn our oven on to 350. Always check in and make sure there's nothing in there. And we're going to get the insides of this whipped up. This makes a whole big 9x13 pan, but I'm actually cut this recipe in half, which is a little difficult to do, but it still turns out great. A whole pan is too much for us. So we're just going to use like a little brownie pan and put some grease on it. Not that we couldn't eat the whole pan, we just shouldn't eat the whole pan. So the first thing we need to do is a normal recipe calls for 2 8-ounce containers of cream cheese. We're going to use one. Calls for 1 large egg. Hard as heck to make it 1 large egg into 2, but that's what I did. And 1 cup of granulated sugar. So we're going to use half a cup. Calls for a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we're only going to use half a teaspoon. So I got the sugar in there. We're going to add the vanilla. We're going to add the egg. And then we'll add our cream cheese. And then we'll mix this up. So we have all our ingredients in there, and now we're just mixing it together. That's all mixed up. It looks really good, along with my Mary cat. I just love her for potato. So the original recipe for the whole pan actually calls for 2 of these. We're going to use 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to open it up, and we're going to use half on the bottom. We're going to put the filling on the inside and then half on the top. So we have half of it, and you're just going to kind of pinch it and push it into place so that it creates a nice crust on the bottom, nice and even. And then we're going to pour this in here and spread it all nice and even. So now we have it in here, and we're just going to use our spatula or our Mary cat jar. He's a jar scraper, but it works good for little projects like this. So I'm going to spread this filling all nice and even from end to end. That looks beautiful. And now we're going to take our other half of our crescent rolls, and we're going to put them right on top and smooth them down and make them all nice and neat as well. And we're going to take our Scully little pastry brush, and we're going to just coat the top with some milk to make it sticky. And then you need half a tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I have that in here. We're going to mix it all together, and then we're just going to sprinkle this right on top. Now again, I cut this in half, but I will put the instructions below with the recipe. Does that not look delicious? We're going to pop this in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes, and we'll be right back. It's time! Oh my goodness. Look at this amazingness. Oh, it's like the angels sing when I make this. Let it cool for 10 to 15 minutes, and then you can put it in the refrigerator for about a half an hour and slice it up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The recipe is down below, and I hope you enjoy. See you next time.